Hello and welcome to English Pulse. Today, we're going to speak English together. Don't worry if your English isn't perfect. You don't need to know many challenging words. You don't need perfect grammar. You only need to listen, repeat, and enjoy the lesson. Every person who speaks English well began with simple words. They made mistakes. They learned one step at a time. You can do the same. Today, we will practice together like friends. Imagine that I am sitting next to you, we're having a simple conversation. Relax your mind. Smile a bit. Take a deep breath and let's begin our English journey together. When I first began learning English, I was very nervous. I knew many words, but I couldn't speak. Whenever someone asked me a question in English, my mind became empty. I wanted to answer, but no words came out. Maybe you feel the same sometimes. That's completely normal. Speaking is a skill and every skill becomes improved with practice. One day, I decided to stop worrying about mistakes. I began speaking to myself every morning. I looked in the mirror and said simple sentences like, "Great morning. How are you today? I am delighted. I am ready to learn." At first, it felt strange, but after many days it became simple. My confidence gradually grew powerfuler. Today, I invite you to practice with me. Listen carefully and repeat after me. Hello, my name is John. What is your name? Pause the video and say your name. Very great. Now say, I am delighted to practice English today. Excellent. Now say, I want to speak English each and every day. Great job. These are simple sentences, but simple sentences build strong English. Never think that simple English is poor English. Every fluent speaker once began with these simple words. Now let me tell you about my morning. Every morning I wake up early. I open my window and look outside. The sky is blue. The birds are singing. The air feels fresh. I smile because every new day gives me another chance to learn something new. Then I drink a glass of water. After that, I make a cup of tea. While I drink my tea, I practice English. Sometimes I read a short story. Sometimes I listen to a podcast. Sometimes I simply talk to myself. This little habit changed my English little by little. You can create your own daily habit, too. Even 10 or 15 minutes each and every day can make a large difference. Now let's practice speaking together. Repeat after me. I wake up early every morning. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I make breakfast. I drink tea. I feel delighted. I begin day with English marvelous. Keep repeating every sentence clearly. Don't worry too quick. Don't speak too quick. Speak gradually and confidently. Great pronunciation comes from speaking gradually first. Speed will come later. Many students think they must learn thousands of words before speaking. That's not true. You only need several useful words to begin talking. For example, you already know words like eat, drink, sleep, walk, read, write, delighted, unhappy, family, friend, home, school, and work. These simple words can assist you make hundreds of sentences. Listen carefully. I eat breakfast every morning. My family eats together. My friend likes tea. We walk in the park. I read a book every evening. I write in my notebook. These are all simple sentences. Practice them again and again until they become natural. I remember meeting a friend who wanted to learn English each and every day. He memorized long vocabulary lists, but he never spoke. One day I asked him a simple question. How are you today? He understood the question, but he couldn't answer. Then I told him something significant. I said, stop collecting words, begin using words. After that day he practiced speaking simple sentences each and every day. Several months later, he became much more confident. His English improved because he used the language instead of only studying it. Let's continue our practice. Repeat after me. I like learning English. English assists me each and every day. I enjoy speaking English. I am becoming more confident. I learn from my mistakes. I never give up. Excellent. Keep smiling while you speak. A smile assists you relax. And relaxed people speak more naturally. Now, imagine we're walking in a lovely park together. The sun is shining. Children are playing. Birds are flying in the sky. We walk gradually and talk in English. I ask you, how is the weather today? You answer, the weather is sunny. I ask, do you like sunny days? You answer, yes, I do. Then I ask, what do you like to do on sunny days? Maybe you say, I like walking. Maybe you say, I like reading outside. There's no perfect answer. The significant thing is speaking. Every sentence you say makes your English powerfuler. Sometimes you will forget a word, that's okay. Every learner forgets words. Even native speakers sometimes forget words. When you can't remember a word, don't stop speaking. Use another simple word. Keep your conversation moving. Confidence is more significant than perfection. The more you speak, the more words you will remember naturally. Now let's practice another short conversation. I will ask the questions and you answer aloud. What is your favorite food? What is your favorite color? Where do you live? What do you do each and every day? What makes you delighted? Answer each question gradually. Don't worry if your answer is short. One sentence is enough. Tomorrow you can answer with 2 sentences. Next week you may answer with 5 sentences. That's how progress happens. Learning English is like learning to ride a bicycle. At first you feel afraid. You may fall. You may lose your balance. But if you keep practicing, one day riding becomes simple. Speaking English is the same. Every little practice session assists you become powerfuler. Every mistake teaches you something new. Every conversation gives you more confidence. Before we complete today's chapter, remember one significant lesson. Speak English every single day. Even if you only speak for 5 minutes, those 5 minutes will assist you improve. Don't wait until your English becomes perfect. Speak now. Practice now. Learn now. Your future self will thank you for every minute you spend practicing today. Take a deep breath and say these final sentences with me. I believe in myself. I can speak English. I practice each and every day. I improve each and every day. I enjoy learning English. I will never give up. My English becomes improved each and every day. Fantastic work. You have completed the first chapter, and you should feel proud of yourself. This is only the beginning of our 1-hour English speaking journey. Chapter 2. Build confidence by speaking each and every day. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You only need to keep practicing. Every sentence you speak makes you powerfuler. Every minute you spend with English assists your brain learn naturally. So, relax, smile, and let's continue our journey together. When I was learning English, I believed that confidence would come first. I thought I needed confidence before I could speak. Later, I discovered the truth. Confidence comes after practice, not before it. Every time I spoke one simple sentence, I became a bit more confident. Every conversation made speaking easier. Confidence is like a plant. You water it each and every day with practice, and gradually it grows. Now, let's practice together. Listen and repeat after me. My name is Sarah. I live in a little town. I enjoy learning English. I practice each and every day. I want to become fluent. I believe in myself. Excellent. Say every sentence gradually. Speak clearly. Imagine you're talking to a friend sitting beside you. There's no pressure, there's no fear, there's only practice. Now, let me tell you about one of my favorite mornings. One Saturday, I woke up early. The weather was cool and fresh. I opened the window and heard birds singing outside. I made a cup of coffee and sat near the window with an English book. I read only one page, but I read it very carefully. Then I repeated every sentence aloud. I didn't understand every word, but I continued reading. After reading, I looked outside and described everything I could see. I said, the sky is blue. The trees are green. A bit boy is riding his bicycle. A woman is walking her dog. This simple exercise assisted me think directly in English. You can do the same exercise each and every day. Look around your room and describe what you see. Say, there's a table, there's a chair. My phone is on the table. My bag is near the door. The window is open. The room is clean. These simple sentences train your mind to think in English instead of translating from your own language. Let's practice together. Repeat after me. I am sitting in my room. My room is comfortable. I have a chair. I have a table. I have a book. I have a bottle of water. I feel relaxed. I enjoy practicing English. Marvelous. Keep speaking with confidence. Remember, every simple sentence is valuable. Many learners stop speaking because they are afraid of making mistakes. They worry that someone will laugh at them. I used to think the same way. Then one day, I met an old teacher. He smiled and said, every mistake is a lesson. If you never make mistakes, you never learn. Those words changed my thinking forever. After that, I stopped worrying. I focused only on improving one little step each and every day. Imagine a little child learning to walk. The child falls many times, but nobody tells the child to stop trying. Everyone smiles and encourages the child to stand again. Learning English is exactly the same. If you make a mistake, smile, correct it, and continue speaking. Never stop because of one mistake. Now, let's have a simple conversation. I will ask questions, and you answer aloud. What time do you wake up? What do you eat for breakfast? Do you like tea or coffee? What is your favorite fruit? What do you usually do in the evening? Answer each question in 1 or 2 simple sentences. If you can't answer quickly, that's okay. Think for a moment, and then speak. The significant thing is using your voice. Now, let's learn how to continue a conversation. Imagine I ask, "How are you today?" You can answer, "I am fine. Thank you." Then I ask, "What did you do this morning?" You answer, "I cleaned my room. Then I had breakfast. After that, I practiced English very great." These are simple answers, but they sound natural. Speaking naturally is more significant than using challenging vocabulary. I remember one evening when I visited a little bookstore. I found a beginner's English storybook. The story was simple to understand. Every night I read 1 page aloud. I repeated challenging sentences 3 or 4 times. After reading, I closed the book and tried to tell the story in my own words. At first, I forgot many details, but each and every day I became improved. This simple habit improved both my speaking and my memory. You can also tell simple stories about your own life. For example, talk about your family. Say, "I have a little family. We enjoy eating dinner together. My mother cooks delicious food. My father likes gardening. We spend time together every weekend." These simple stories assist you practice useful vocabulary that you can use each and every day. Now repeat after me. My family is significant to me. We assist each other. We enjoy talking together. I love spending time with my family. Excellent. Speak these sentences again until they feel natural. Let's talk about listening. Great speakers are also good listeners. Each and every day spend some time listening to English. Listen to simple stories, conversations, or podcasts for beginners. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Your brain is learning even when you don't notice it. Every new sound assists your pronunciation improve. Sometimes I listen to the same short story 5 or 6 times. The first time I understood very little. The second time I understood more. By the 5th time I could understand almost everything. Repeating the same material is much improved than always searching for something new. Now let's practice some positive sentences together. Repeat after me. I enjoy learning new things. Each and every day I become improved. I speak English with confidence. I learn from my mistakes. I never stop learning. My future is bright. Fantastic. Positive words assist build a positive mindset. Before we complete this chapter, remember one significant idea: don't wait for the perfect time to speak English. Today is the perfect time. Right now is the perfect moment. Every sentence you speak today is building your future fluency. Keep talking, keep listening, keep reading, and keep believing in yourself. Now say these final sentences with me. I am proud of my progress. I enjoy speaking English. I practice each and every day. I become more confident every I believe in my future. I will continue learning. I will continue speaking. Chapter 3. Learn to think in English. Naturally, we will learn something that can change the way you speak forever. We will learn how to think in English. Many students translate every sentence in their minds before speaking. This makes speaking gradual and challenging. But today, we will begin training our minds to think directly in English. Don't worry if it feels challenging at first. Every new habit takes time. Be patient, keep smiling, and enjoy the journey. When I first began learning English, I translated everything. If I wanted to say, "I am going to the market," I first thought about it in my own language. Every word into English. It took a long time, and sometimes, I forgot the words before I completed the sentence. One day, I decided to try something different. I stopped translating. Instead, I looked around me and named everything in English. I looked at my chair and said, "chair." I looked at my window and said, "window." I looked at my phone and said, "phone." Gradually, my brain became comfortable with English words. After many weeks, I noticed something astonishing. I was beginning to think directly in English without trying. Now, let's practice together. Repeat after me. I am sitting on a chair. I am listening carefully. I am learning English. I feel delighted today. My room is quiet. I am ready to improve. Excellent. Speak gradually and clearly. Imagine these sentences in your mind as you say them. This assists your brain connect words with real life instead of translation. Now, let's look around the room together. Imagine you're sitting in your bedroom. You see a bed. You see a table, there's a lamp beside the bed. There are books on the table. Your phone is charging. The window is open. Fresh air is coming inside. A bird is singing outside. The room feels peaceful. Try to imagine every picture while you listen. Then repeat the sentences aloud. This simple exercise trains your brain to create English thoughts naturally. Every morning you can practice this exercise. Wake up and describe everything you're doing. Say, I am opening my eyes. I am getting out of bed. I am washing my face. I am brushing my teeth. I am making breakfast. I am drinking tea. I am getting ready for work. These simple thoughts become powerful speaking practice. Nobody needs to hear you, you're simply training your mind. I remember one afternoon when I decided to walk through my neighborhood while thinking only in English. I looked at the trees and said, the trees are tall. I saw children playing football and said, the children are delighted. I watched a man riding a bicycle and thought, he is riding very quick. At first I had to stop often because I forgot some words. Instead of becoming frustrated, I used easier words. If I didn't know a word, I described it differently. This assisted me continue thinking in English without stopping. Now let's practice together again. Repeat after me. The sun is shining. The weather is lovely. People are walking in the park. Children are laughing. Birds are flying. I enjoy this peaceful day, marvelous. Speak every sentence with confidence. Your pronunciation becomes improved every time you repeat. Many students ask me, how long does it take to think in English? The answer is different for everyone. Some people need several weeks. Others need several months. The significant thing is practicing every single day. Don't compare yourself with anyone else. Your journey belongs only to you. Little progress each and every day is much improved than no progress at all. Let's have another conversation together. Imagine I ask you, what are you doing now? You answer, I am practicing English. Then I ask, how do you feel? You answer, I feel excited because I am learning. Next I ask, why do you want to learn English? You answer, I want to communicate people from around the world. These are simple conversations, but they teach your brain to answer naturally without translating. Now think about your favorite place. Maybe it's your home. Maybe it's a park. Maybe it's the beach or the mountains. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine that place. Now describe it in English. Say, it's lovely. The air is fresh. The people are friendly. I feel relaxed there. Keep your sentences simple. The goal isn't to use challenging words. The goal is to create English thoughts. When I was learning, I kept a little notebook in my pocket. Every time I learned a new word, I wrote it down. Later I made 3 simple sentences using that word. If the new word was garden, I wrote, my garden has flowers. I water the garden every morning. The garden looks lovely. Making simple sentences assisted me remember the word much longer than memorizing a definition. Let's practice some useful daily sentences together. Repeat after me. I am hungry. I want some water. I need a short break. I am reading a great book. I like this lesson. I understand improved each and every day. Excellent work. These are sentences you can use in your daily life. Practice them until they become automatic. Sometimes your brain will become tired, that's normal. Learning a language uses plenty of mental energy. When you feel tired, take a short break. Walk around your room. Drink some water. Stretch your body. Then return to your English practice with fresh energy. Short breaks assist your brain remember more. One evening I was very tired after work, but I still practiced English for 10 minutes. I read one short story aloud. I repeated 5 sentences several times. Although it was only 10 minutes, I felt proud because I kept my daily habit. Those little practice sessions added up over time and made a huge difference. Remember, consistency is more significant than long study sessions. Now let's practice positive thinking together. Repeat after me. I can think in English. I improve each and every day. My mind becomes powerfuler. I enjoy speaking English. I believe in myself. I never stop learning. Fantastic. Positive words create positive habits. Before we complete today's chapter, remember this significant lesson. Thinking in English isn't something that happens overnight. It grows little by little through daily practice. Every time you describe your surroundings, every time you answer a simple question, and every time you speak to yourself in English, you're training your brain to become quicker and more natural. Now, say these final sentences with me. I think in English each and every day. I speak with confidence. I enjoy learning new words. I practice without fear. I believe in my progress. My English becomes powerfuler each and every day. Thank you for practicing with me today. You have completed chapter 10 and you're doing an astonishing job. Keep moving forward and remember that every sentence you speak brings you closer to fluency. Chapter 4, Speak English in Real Life Conversations. We will practice real life conversations. Many students know English grammar, but they become nervous when they have to talk with someone. Today, we will change that. We will practice simple conversations that you can use each and every day. Remember, speaking English is like building a bridge. Every sentence you speak adds another powerful piece to that bridge. So, relax, smile, and let's continue speaking together. When I first began speaking English with other people, I was very shy. I knew simple words, but I was afraid someone would ask me a question I couldn't answer. One day, I visited a little coffee shop where the owner spoke English. I decided to be brave. I smiled and said, "Hello. How are you today?" The owner smiled back and answered, "I am fine. How are you?" Our conversation lasted only 2 minutes, but those 2 minutes changed everything. I realized that people were delighted to talk with me. They weren't judging my mistakes. They were simply enjoying the conversation. That day, I learned that speaking is about communication, not perfection. Now, let's practice together. Repeat after me. Hello, great morning, great morning. How are you? I am fine. Thank you. What is your name? My name is Alex. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Have a marvelous day. Thank you. You, too. Excellent. Repeat these sentences again. They are simple, but you will use them many times in real life. Now, imagine you're meeting someone for the first time. You smile and introduce yourself. Hello. My name is Sarah. Hello. My name is David. Where are you from? I am from Pakistan. That's marvelous. Do you like learning English? Yes, I do. I practice each and every day. Very great. This is a simple conversation, but it assists you become comfortable speaking with new people. Practice this conversation many times until it feels simple. I remember meeting a traveler at a train station. He asked me, "Excuse me, where is the ticket office?" I understood his question because I had practiced similar conversations before. I smiled and gave him simple direct. We talked for only several minutes, but I felt proud because I could communicate in English. That little conversation gave me much more confidence than memorizing 100 new words. Now, let's practice. Imagine you're buying something at a store. Great afternoon, great afternoon. Can I assist you? Yes, please. I would like a bottle of water. Certainly. Here you're. Thank you. How much is it? It's $2. Here is the money. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Have a nice day. Practice these sentences aloud. Speak gradually. Imagine yourself standing inside the store. The more you imagine the situation, the easier it becomes when it happens in real life. Now, let's practice talking about your daily routine. Repeat after me. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I eat quick. I go to work. I come home in the evening. I have dinner with my family. I read an English story before I sleep. Marvelous. These sentences describe a normal day. They are useful because daily conversations often begin with simple questions about everyday life. Many students think they need challenging vocabulary to sound intelligent. That's not true. True. Native speakers often use very simple words in daily conversations. They say things like, "I'm tired. I'm hungry. Let's go. See you later." Simple English is real English. Focus on speaking clearly instead of speaking with challenging words. Now imagine we're sitting in a lovely park together. The weather is pleasant. Birds are singing. Children are playing nearby. I ask you some questions. How is your day today? Maybe you answer, "My day is going well." What did you do this morning? You answer, "I practiced English and had quick." What will you do this evening? You answer, I will read a book and relax. Excellent. Keep your answers simple and natural. There's no need to make long speeches. Short answers are perfectly fine. I remember one evening when I joined an online English conversation group. At first I was nervous because people came from many different countries. Everyone had a different accent. Some people spoke quickly, others spoke gradually. I listened carefully and answered with simple sentences. Nobody laughed at my mistakes. Everyone encouraged each other. That experience taught me something significant. English is an international language. People understand that learners make mistakes. Most people appreciate your effort to communicate. Let's continue our speaking practice. Repeat after me. I enjoy meeting new people. I like learning new things. Every conversation teaches me something. I become more confident each and every day. I speak clearly and calmly. I am proud of my progress. Fantastic. Say these sentences with a smile. Positive words create positive habits. Now let's practice asking questions. Great conversations aren't only about answering, they are also about asking. What is your favorite food? What do you like to do on weekends? Do you enjoy reading books? What is your favorite movie? Where would you like to travel? Practice asking these questions aloud, then answer them yourself. This is an excellent way to improve both speaking and listening skills. Sometimes you may not understand what another person says. That's completely normal. You can politely ask them to repeat. Repeat after me. Could you please repeat that? I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Could you speak more gradually, please? Thank you for explaining. These polite expressions are very useful. Even fluent English speakers ask people to repeat sometimes. Never feel embarrassed to ask. One of my favorite habits was talking to myself while doing household chores. While washing the dishes, I described everything I was doing. While cooking, I named the vegetables and ingredients. While cleaning my room, I described every action. This simple habit gave me hundreds of extra speaking minutes every week without needing another person. Now, let's practice one final conversation. Hello. How are you today? I am doing very well. Thank you. What are you learning these days? I am learning English. Why do you want to learn English? Because I want to speak confidently. How often do you practice? I practice each and every day. That's marvelous. Keep going. Thank you. I will never give up. Excellent work. Every conversation you practice today prepares you for real conversations tomorrow. Before we complete today's chapter, remember this significant lesson: don't wait until you feel completely ready. The best way to learn speaking is by speaking. Every conversation, even a short one, teaches you something valuable. Speak with friends. Speak with classmates. Speak with yourself. Every word you say is another step toward fluency. Now, let's complete with these positive sentences. Repeat after me. I enjoy speaking English. I can mute. I learn from every conversation. I improve every single day. I believe in myself. I will continue practicing. My English becomes powerfuler each and every day. Marvelous. You have completed chapter C. You're doing an astonishing job, and your confidence is growing with every lesson. Keep practicing. Keep smiling, and keep believing in yourself. Your English journey is becoming powerfuler every single day. Chapter: Improve your English by talking about everyday life. Daily conversations are the most useful because we use them each and every day. The more you practice these simple topics, the more natural your English will become. Remember, fluency isn't about using challenging words. Fluency is about expressing simple ideas clearly and confidently. So, relax. Speak with me and enjoy every moment of this lesson. When I was learning English, I realized something truly essential: each and every day is full of opportunities to practice. I didn't need a classroom all the time. I didn't need expensive books. My daily life became my English classroom. Every morning I described my breakfast. Every afternoon I described my work. Every evening I talked about my day. These little conversations with myself gradually became a habit. Without realizing it, I was practicing English every single day. Now, let's begin with some speaking practice. Listen carefully and repeat after me. Great morning. Today is a lovely day. I feel delighted today. I am ready to learn. I enjoy speaking English each and every day. I become improved. Excellent. Repeat those sentences once more. Speak clearly. Imagine you're talking to a close friend. The more naturally you speak, the more comfortable your English will become. Now, let's talk about your morning routine. Imagine you just woke up. Repeat after me. I wake up early every morning. I make my bed. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I take a shower. I get dressed. I prepare my breakfast. I drink a cup of tea. Then I begin my day. Marvelous. These simple sentences describe activities that almost everyone does each and every day. Because they are familiar, they are simple to remember and easy to use. I remember one morning when I decided to speak only English while getting ready for work. I looked at everything around me and described it. I said, "This is my toothbrush. The water is cold. My shirt is blue. My shoes are clean. Today looks sunny." At first, I forgot some words, but instead of stopping, I used easier words. Little by little, my confidence grew powerfuler. After several weeks, I noticed that thinking and speaking in English became much easier. Now, let's imagine we're preparing breakfast together. Repeat after me. I am making breakfast. I am cooking eggs. I am making toast. The tea smells nice. The coffee is hot. The food looks delicious. I enjoy eating breakfast with my family. Excellent. Picture every sentence in your mind. When you imagine the situation, your brain remembers the words more easily. Now, let's practice talking about work or school. Repeat after me. I go to work every weekday. I arrive on time. I enjoy learning new things. My coworkers are friendly. I work hard each and every day. I always try my best. If you're a student, you can say, I go to school every morning. My teachers are assistful. I like studying English. I enjoy learning with my classmates. Very great. These are useful sentences that you can use in real conversations. I once met a student who believed he needed perfect grammar before speaking English. Stick where? He spent months reading grammar books, but never practiced speaking. One day, I encouraged him to describe his day using only simple sentences. He talked about waking up, eating breakfast, going to school, and doing homework. His grammar wasn't perfect, but he communicated successfully. After practicing this each and every day, his speaking improved much quicker than before. That experience taught both of us that communication is always more significant than perfection. Now, let's continue with another conversation. Hello. How was your day? My day was very great. What did you do today? I studied English. Did you enjoy your lesson? Yes. I learned many new things. That's marvelous. Thank you. Excellent work. Repeat this conversation several times until it feels natural. Now, let's talk about hobbies. Speaking about hobbies is very common when meeting new people. Repeat after me. I enjoy reading books. I like listening to music. I love walking in the park. I enjoy watching movies. I like spending time with my family. I enjoy practicing English each and every day. Marvelous. Now, think about your own hobbies. Try to describe them using simple English. Don't worry if your sentences are short. Even one sentence is valuable practice. I remember spending every Sunday afternoon reading simple English stories in a quiet park. After reading one page, I closed the book and explained the story aloud in my own words. Sometimes people walked past me, but I continued speaking. At first, I felt shy, but later I realized that nobody was judging me. Everyone was busy living their own lives. That simple habit assisted me become much more confident. Now, let's practice describing the weather. Repeat after me. Today is sunny. The sky is blue. The weather is warm. There's a gentle breeze. The birds are singing. It's a lovely day. Now, imagine it's raining. Today, it's raining. The sky is gray. I need an umbrella. The air feels cool. I enjoy listening to the rain. Excellent. Weather is one of the easiest topics for beginning conversations in English. Now, let's practice asking and answering simple questions. What is your favorite season? My favorite season is spring. Why do you like spring? Because the weather is lovely. What do you usually do on weekends? I spend time with my family. I read books. I practice English. Very great. Notice how simple these answers are. You don't need long, complicated sentences. Clear and natural English is always the goal. Sometimes learners become discouraged because they think they are improving too gradually. I felt that way, too. There were days when I thought my English would never become fluent. But then I looked back at my old notebook. I saw sentences I had written months earlier. I realized how much I had improved. Furian had written, and brew progress is often challenging to see day by day, but after weeks and months, the difference becomes clear. That's why I encourage you to keep a little notebook. Write 5 simple English sentences each and every day. They can be about your family, your work, your hobbies, or your plans. Then read them aloud. Eat them. This simple habit improves your writing, reading, speaking, and confidence all at the same time. Now, let's practice some positive affirmations together. Repeat after me. I enjoy learning English. I practice each and every day. I speak with confidence. I learn from every mistake. Every lesson makes me powerfuler. I believe in myself. I never give up. Excellent. Say these sentences with confidence because they remind your mind that progress is possible. Before we complete today's chapter, remember one significant lesson. Your daily life is your best English teacher. Every morning, every conversation, every activity, and every simple moment gives you another chance to practice. You don't need perfect conditions. You only need the willingness to speak. Little daily practice creates large results over time. Now, let's complete today's lesson together. Repeat after me. I am proud of my progress. I speak English each and every day. I enjoy learning. I become more fluent each and every day. I believe in my future. I will continue practicing. My English becomes improved every single day. Fantastic work. You have completed chapter 1. You're building powerful speaking habits and your confidence continues to grow. Keep practicing each and every day. Keep speaking without fear and remember that every sentence you speak brings you one step closer to fluency. Chapter 6. Build fluency through daily speaking practice. Fluency doesn't come from studying once a week. Fluency comes from using English every single day. Even several minutes of practice each day can create astonishing results. So, relax, smile, and let's continue speaking English together. When I first began learning English, I believed I needed many hours each and every day to improve. I thought successful learners studied all day long. Later, I realized that consistency is much more significant than long study sessions. Some days I practiced for only 15 minutes, but I never skipped a day. Those short daily lessons gradually became a habit. After several months, I noticed that speaking English felt much more natural. The little steps I took each and every day had become a long journey of progress. Now, let's begin with some speaking practice. Listen carefully and repeat after me. Great morning. Today is another marvelous day. I am ready to practice English. I enjoy speaking each and every day. Every lesson assists me improve. I feel confident. I believe in myself. Excellent. Repeat these sentences one more time. Speak gradually and clearly. Remember, great pronunciation begins with speaking gradually. Now, imagine that you're beginning your day. Describe everything you do in English. Repeat after me. I wake up early. I open my eyes. I stretch my body. I smile. I get out of bed. I open the window. Fresh air comes into my room. The sun is shining. The birds are singing. I feel thankful for this new day. Marvelous. These simple sentences assist you describe your life naturally. The more you describe your daily activities, the easier speaking becomes. One morning, I decided to challenge myself. I promised that for 1 hour, I would think only in English. While brushing my teeth, I described everything I was doing. While preparing breakfast, I named every object in the kitchen. While walking outside, I described the weather, the trees, the people, and the cars. At first, my brain became tired because it wasn't used to thinking this way. But after repeating this exercise for many days, thinking in English became much easier. Now, let's practice another useful conversation. Great morning. Great morning. Did you sleep well? Yes, I slept very well. How do you feel today? I feel delighted and excited. What are your plans today? I will practice English. That sounds marvelous. Thank you. Excellent. This is a conversation you can practice each and every day. Simple conversations build powerful speaking skills. Now, let's imagine we're taking a walk through a lovely neighborhood. The streets are clean. Flowers are growing in colorful gardens. Children are riding bicycles. Some people are walking their dogs. Others are talking. The weather is pleasant and everyone looks relaxed. Repeat after me. The streets are clean. The flowers are lovely. The trees are tall. People are smiling. Children are playing. The weather is perfect. I enjoy walking outside. Fantastic. Imagine every picture while speaking. Visualization assists your brain remember words more naturally. I remember visiting a little park every evening after work. I sat on a bench and watched people around me. Then I quietly described everything in English. I said, a man is reading a newspaper, a bit girl is playing with her ball. Two friends are talking. A family is having a picnic. I practiced for 20 minutes every evening. This simple exercise has improved both my vocabulary and my confidence. Now let's talk about making great habits. Repeat after me. I practice each and every day. I read English stories. I listen carefully. I repeat every sentence. I speak without fear. I learn from my mistakes each and every day. I become powerfuler. Excellent. Habits create great results. One little habit repeated each and every day is more powerful than one long study session. Once a month, many students ask me how to remember new vocabulary. My answer is always the same. Use every new word immediately, don't only memorize it. If you learn the word garden, say, my garden has lovely flowers. My garden for how has beautiful lighthouse first were power say. If you learn the word travel, say, I want to travel someday. When you use a word in your own sentence, your brain remembers it much improved. Let's practice this idea together. Repeat after me. Today I learned a new word. I use the word in a sentence. I repeat the sentence several times. Now I remember the word. Excellent. This is a simple but powerful learning method. Now imagine you're talking with a friend about your weekend. What did you do last weekend? I visited my family. Did you have a great time? Yes, we had a marvelous time. What did you do together? We cooked dinner, watched a movie, and talked for a long time. That sounds enjoyable. Yes, it was a great day, marvelous. Practice this conversation several times. Then change the answers to match your own life. One of the largest changes in my English happened when I stopped worrying about making perfect sentences. Instead, I focused on communicating my ideas. Sometimes my grammar wasn't perfect, but people still understood me. Every conversation taught me something new. Every mistake became a lesson. Gradually my grammar improved naturally because I was using English instead of only studying rules. Now let's practice some useful daily expressions. Repeat after me. How are you today? I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. What are you doing now? I'm practicing English. That's great. Keep going. Have a marvelous day. Thank you very much. These expressions are used each and every day by English speakers around the world. The more often you repeat them, the more natural they become. Sometimes you may feel that your progress is gradual. That feeling is completely normal. Learning a language is like growing a tree. You water it each and every day, but you don't see large changes immediately. Then one day you look back and realize how much it has grown. Your English is growing the same way. Every sentence you practice today is making you powerfuler for tomorrow. I always kept a positive attitude during my learning journey. Whenever I made a mistake, I smiled and corrected it. Whenever I learned a new word, I celebrated my progress. Whenever I completed another lesson, I reminded myself that I was becoming an improved speaker. These positive thoughts gave me the motivation to continue. Now, let's complete with some powerful affirmations. Repeat after me. I speak English each and every day. I enjoy learning. I become more confident each and every day. My vocabulary grows each and every day. I listen carefully. I speak clearly. I believe in myself. I never give up. My future is bright. Excellent work. Say these sentences with confidence because they are true each and every day you practice. You become an improved English speaker. Before we complete today's chapter, remember one significant lesson. Daily practice is the secret to fluency. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need a perfect accent. You only need consistency. Speak a bit each and every day. Listen a bit each and every day. Read a bit each and every day. Keep moving forward and your English will continue to improve. Now, let's say our final sentences together. I am proud of my progress. I practice each and every day. I enjoy speaking English. I learn from every lesson. I become more fluent each and every day. I believe in my dreams. I will continue my English journey. Thank you for practicing with me today. You have completed chapter Lu, and you're doing an astonishing job. Your confidence is growing. Your speaking is becoming more natural and your English is getting powerfuler every single day. Chapter 7. Your English journey begins today. Remember, every lesson you complete is another step toward your dream. You have practiced speaking, listening, thinking, and building confidence. Now, it's time to bring everything together. Relax, smile, and enjoy this final lesson with me. When I first began learning English, I often wondered if I would ever become fluent. There were days when I felt confident, and there were days when I wanted to give up. Sometimes I forgot simple words. Sometimes I couldn't understand what people were saying. But I made one promise to myself. I promised that I would never stop practicing. That promise changed my life. Day after day, week after week, and month after month, I continued learning gradually. My English became powerfuler. Looking back today, I realize that success didn't come from being perfect. Success came from being consistent. Now, let's begin our final speaking practice. Listen carefully and repeat after me. Hello. How are you today? I am doing very well. I feel delighted. I enjoy learning English. I practice each and every day. I believe in myself. My future is bright. Excellent. Repeat those sentences one more time. Speak clearly and confidently. Imagine that you're talking to a great friend. Feel relaxed. Let every word come naturally. Now, let's imagine a lovely morning together. The sun is rising gradually. The sky is bright blue. Birds are singing happily in the trees. You opened your window and breathe the fresh morning air. You smile because today is another chance to improve your English. You prepare a warm cup of tea or coffee. You sit comfortably with your notebook. You read a short English story. Then you repeat every sentence aloud. After reading, you close the book and explain the story using your own words. This simple morning routine becomes part of your daily life. After many weeks, you notice something marvelous. Speaking English no longer feels challenging. It feels natural because you have practiced each and every day. Now, repeat after me. Today is a lovely day. The sun is shining. The birds are singing. I feel peaceful. I enjoy learning. Every new day brings new opportunities. Marvelous. Imagine every picture while you speak. Your imagination assists your brain remember English more naturally. Let's practice another real-life conversation. Great morning, great morning. How are you? I am fine. Thank you. What are you doing today? I am practicing English. Why are you learning English? Because I want to communicate confidently. That's a marvelous goal. Thank you. Excellent. Continue practicing conversations like this each and every day. Even 5 minutes of speaking practice makes a difference. I remember meeting a young learner who believed he was too old to improve his English. He said, "Maybe it's too late for me." I smiled and told him a simple story. I explained that a tree grows one leaf at a time. A river reaches the sea one drop at a time. A language is learned one sentence at a time. Age was never the problem. The only questions was whether he would continue practicing. He decided to practice each and every day. 6 months later, he spoke much more confidently than before. His success came from daily effort, not from talent. Now, let's practice talking about your dreams. Repeat after me. I have many dreams. I want to speak English fluently. I want to travel. I want to meet new people. I want to learn new things. I believe I can achieve my goals. Excellent. Dreams become reality when we work toward them each and every day. Now, imagine you're talking with a new friend. Hello. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. What do you enjoy doing? I enjoy reading books and learning English. How often do you practice? I practice each and every day. That's excellent. Thank you very much. Very great. Keep these conversations simple and natural. The goal is communication, not perfection. One of the most significant habits I developed was reviewing what I learned. Every Sunday evening, I opened my notebook and read the sentences I had written during the week. I repeated them aloud. I corrected little mistakes. Then I added several new sentences. This weekly review assisted me remember everything much improved. You can create the same habit. It takes only several minutes, but it gives marvelous results. Now, let's practice describing your future. Repeat after me. Next year, my English will be improved. I will speak more confidently. I will understand more conversations. I will learn many new words. I will continue practicing each and every day. I will never stop learning. Fantastic. These positive sentences remind you that your journey is just beginning. Sometimes you may have challenging days. Maybe you will feel tired. Maybe you will make mistakes. Maybe you will forget some words. That's completely normal. Every learner experiences these moments. The significant thing isn't to stop. Continue listening. Continue reading. Continue speaking. Continue believing in yourself. Every challenge you overcome makes you powerfuler. I want you to remember one simple idea. English isn't just a school subject, it's a way to communicate with people, learn new ideas, discover different cultures, and create new opportunities. Every word you learn opens another little door. Every conversation opens another opportunity. Keep opening those doors one by one. Now, let's practice one final conversation together. Hello. Hello. How was your English practice today? It was marvelous. What did you learn? I learned to speak with confidence. Will you practice again tomorrow? Yes, I will. Will you continue improving? Absolutely. I will never give up. Excellent. That's exactly the attitude of a successful learner. Before we complete this 1-hour speaking practice, I want you to remember everything you have accomplished today. You listened carefully. You repeated many sentences. You practiced real conversations. You learned to think in English. You described your daily life. You built confidence. Most significantly, you proved to yourself that you can practice English for a long time without giving up. That's a huge achievement. Now, let's complete with some powerful affirmations. Repeat after me. I am proud of myself. I enjoy speaking English. I learn something new each and every day. I speak with confidence. I am becoming fluent. I believe in my future. I never give up. Each and every day I become an improved English speaker. My dreams are possible. I will continue this journey tomorrow. Marvelous. You have completed the final chapter of our 1-hour English speaking practice. You should feel proud because you stayed until the very end. Remember, fluency isn't built in one day, it's built one conversation, one lesson, and one practice session at a time. Keep speaking. Keep listening. Keep reading. And keep believing in yourself. If you continue practicing each and every day, your English will become powerfuler than you ever imagined. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope this lesson has assisted you feel more confident and more motivated. Keep smiling. Keep learning. And never stop believing in your ability to succeed. I look forward to practicing English with you again very soon. Until next time, take care, stay positive, and keep speaking English every single day.